Okay, this is Beekeeper Brad again. Mic'd up, just like in the NFL. So, Beekeeper Brad number 32, mic'd up. So, let's see what we got here. If you saw my last episode, what I did is I went in and put in the new feeders in all of them. Now, before I leave, I just want to go through and check all of the, just go through and check again so I can make a record. I'm going to use this video to do that at home, to write down everything that I remember about these hives as I went through some of them. So I'm going to let you do that with me. And so as we go through, I'm just going to go through and see if I can figure out which hive is the heaviest of them all. So we'll put this here, and that way you can kind of see every hive, I believe. And there we go. Go down a little bit too. So let's see what we got here. So this is now hive number. I number from that side over, so I'm going to go backwards, I guess. So this is hive number 7. So we're just going to check out the weight here. And so for the weight for this one, it is, I'm going to say it's heavy, no doubt about it. I'm going to compare it to this one now. This one is heavier than the other one. So as far as heaviness, I'm going to rank these on a 1 to 10. I'm going to call this one a 10. I'm going to call this one an 8. So going on to this one here, checking this one out. This would be a, I'm going to go 7 on that one. I'm not going to be stupid here. I'm going to put my glove on if I want to put my hand right in front of there. Some people obviously would. And check it from this side. Because I got them all tilted this way. You tilt your hives this way so rainwater can't flow in from the front. So you tilt them all backwards. So let me do that whole hive thing again. So starting over, judging 1 through 10. So starting this side here. I would agree. I'm going to go 7 now. I'm going to go 7 on that one now. That's a 7. This one's going to be my 9. That's going to be my 9. This one is going to be my 10. History on the hives. This hive has been here from the beginning. Who knows what queen's in there. So I've had this hive for 3 years here. So who knows what queen's in there, doing well. This hive, same thing. I brought it here with me. It's doing well, obviously. And this hive here is a new hive started this year. This is a Cornelian bee, if I'm pronouncing it right. Bought the new queen this year. I wish I could tell you who I bought it from. Pretty sure he was from Illinois. It'd be great if I could give him a shout out. Obviously a great queen. So within the year, I did get a honey super off of it. Just starting it late this year. You know how you get queens kind of late. You order them, and it takes several months before they get to you. And so I ordered it in the winter. But by the time it got to me, it was late summer. So this dude here is now my 10. And I mean, it went from very impressive. From 1 box to 2 box, now it's my 10. Okay, I'll come back and talk to you about this one here. This one here, notice I have the bricks upright. When I put the bricks upright, that means it's a hive in distress. That way I can just walk through. The rest I'm going to put my bricks on, and I'm going to put them all this way. This is a hive in distress. This is one of the hives I brought from my other location, was not getting enough food. And so what I felt it last week, it felt light. I gave it another week, still feels light. So I did get in it today. I couldn't show you that because my camera was overheating. And so I got in it today. No brood anywhere, but lots of bees. Again, it is October 2nd. There could be done. This one down here does have brood in it, so who knows. So lots of bees. We're hoping things go well. Gave it lots of food. Let's just see what happens. But it is, I would call this on my scale a 2. So very light. Okay. Heavier than when I brought it? Yes. So that's true. This hive here, long time standing hive. Got 6 honey supers off of this guy at least. So 6 honey supers. So how's it doing now? I'm going to go give it a 10 also. She's doing really well. So who knows what kind of bees in here. Um, let's see. Carnelian. I back up a minute. This is my carnelian hive again. Yes, it is. Another carnelian hive. I messed up here. Which one's which? So I know that's carnelian. I got my records at home. Oh my goodness. Can't tell by looking at them. Darker bee there. Oh, I did put my 2 carnelians right next to each other. Backing up. Carnelian, carnelian. And so I forgot what I gave this. Oh, now I'm all confused on which one's which. But I got record. I'll go home and keep track of it. This might have been my carnelian hive. That's not putting it up. And this is the one I brought. But I'm pretty sure this is the one I brought over. I'm going to have to check those to see. So I come back to this one here. Let's just do my hive checks on my weight. So this is a 10. Yeah, this is my standing hive. So these two are the ones I had forever. 6 honey supers off this one. This one here, I had it stacked 5 high. Pretty much too much for me to get to. 5 high of supers, and they were filling it up really well. This thing is an 11. 11. So very heavy. And this is impressive. This is the one I definitely brought back. Oh no. Emergency, emergency. Uh, I'm seeing sugar water flowing down into the hive, coming through, flooding that hive out. That's not good. What is going on in here? Oh. All right. And that is why I don't, that's what scares me about these type of feeders. This thing was just pouring out of there into my hive. Not a ton of liquid, but it is a problem that I've got sugar water coming out the front of the hive. It's going to get lots of activity from other bees now. So I got to decide how I'm going to handle this situation. So let's make sure that was the one leaking. No, this is the one that leaked. Totally empty. The entire amount went into the hive. And there's going to be no way I can clean it up. It's just still just pouring out. So that's going to be tough. So what's going to happen here with the sugar water coming out? Every bee in the yard is going to see that, smell that. Yellow jackets are going to smell it. Everybody's going to be coming here to get that sugar water. So, gotta let it see. Here's that yellow jacket. Got rid of him at least. So, let me get my paper towels, get my water, and let's get started. See what I can do here. This is where the bees would be better off if they didn't have a beekeeper. So, all right. And so the bees are inside trying to suck up as much of it as they can. I got a lot of it right here. So it is going down this hole right here. You can see it in the camera or not. Get it away from the hole here. So, Mr. Beekeeper could have caused this hive to get can't think what it's called now. When all the bees come and attack it, robbed. So, of course, this is my hive that was struggling all the time, anyways, from being moved. Okay, so did that. All right. So my plan is going to be this. I'm going to let the bees, you can see it, I don't know if you can see it, just dripping out of the corner of my hive here. It does show me how my drainage correct on this. Water's flowing out that way. What I'm going to do is let the water, let it flow for another second. The bees are in there sucking it all up too. I told you whenever you come out, you bring water with you. So I brought a thing of water. So I'm going to just drench everything here with water and hope for the best is what I'm going to do here. So I'm going to go grab my water. So I'm sure glad I did this hive check at the very end, or I wouldn't have caught that. And because it happened obviously so slow, because it takes a while to run all the way down. All right. Got my container of water. That's a plus on the beekeeper side, I guess, that you do to bring water. Okay, so I got to do this without killing my other bees too. Don't want to kill my originals. Another yellow jacket. Being the yellow jacket here, that just shows you how that smell just goes all over the place. And how they pick it out is just crazy. So I'm going to put water there, and then I'm going to get a bunch of dirt, loose dirt, and I'm just going to pile dirt in front of it too right there. That's going to be my game plan. So I think that's a good plan. So, and being where the hole was, just seeping down. The bees don't look distressed inside at all. So I think they're okay with, I think it just ran down the front, hit the bottom, went over. So again, they're cleaning it up. I'll wipe it off with a towel in a second. So I think we're going to be okay. All right. So that made me forget everything I was saying on my weights. So that is it. Let's see if I can figure out which hive was which here. I know I brought that one from the other place. I had two hives going here. Had a hive dead, which was where I put the one from, yep, that's the one I brought over from the other place. So that means these two are both carnelians. Finally figured it out. So these two are carnelians, regular, and all the rest are regular bees. So for those of you who want to compare carnelian bees, it took a lot of your time. So Indiana bees, I'm going to call these guys again. It's heavier now, so I must be tired. So I called that a 7 earlier. We'll go with a 7 on that one. My Cornelians that I just started this year, I called that a 9 or a 10. So we're going to go with a 10 still on that one. Cornelians again. And 10 on that one. The one I brought distressed, nothing. 2, I think I said. Standby hive. Oh, not standby, but Hive have had her all the time. Yeah, doing good. This got me tons and tons of honey this year. My other one, fantastic. Tons of bees on the inside, so we're looking good there. All right, this one is stopped draining. Bees are still cleaning it up. I'm impressed other bees aren't coming over to get it right now. So just let me take a paper towel, drip that off. I won't make you watch all that I'm doing here. So, okay, all right. All right, that's all I'll do with you today. Next time we'll look inside all of them, do the same check again. All right, I'm going to take care of this and we'll talk to you guys later on. Thanks for joining with Brad's Bees and helping me out with this little major disaster, or little minor disaster. We'll get her fixed up here and save the bees. All right, talk to you later.